My pandemic experience most likely was probably the same for many of Americans, millions of Americans that I'll say. I mean, it was just for me, it was a very real time of being unsure about everything in life. I mean, when it first started out, we could barely go to the grocery stores and get any kind of staples to maintain ourselves. They had a rush on toilet paper, even if that even ever made any sense. But, for me, I'm a 54-year-old barber. I've been in the barber business for 30 years now. And with the pandemic, we couldn't work. We were shut down for close to 3 months. A barber getting shut down for 3 months can be detrimental. And I'm sure it has been detrimental for a lot of barbers. It was very tough on myself also. I never thought I'd see a day or a time where we wouldn't be able to come in the shop and just serve somebody a service as simple as getting a haircut. With this being my livelihood, you kind of can understand when that was taken away from us. Not only me, but a lot of people in a lot of different jobs couldn't go to work. So it was just a time of man, it was just turmoil. You didn't. I mean, I won't really say that. Well, some people probably didn't know how they were going to eat in the next couple of days, but that thought surely crossed the minds of everybody, because when they start talking about food shortages and the rushing on grocery stores, even if you have money and there's no supplies available for you, you're still in a bind. Money can come to a point where if you have a little money saved, it's still not going to do you any good. So it was a tough time. I guess I can't say it didn't affect my happiness some, because you are worried about your livelihood, your friends, your family, your everyday man. It was just a tough time, and it's still a tough time. I mean, if you walk down through town now, you see still a lot of boarded up businesses. We're still partially boarded up. We got a lot of windows broken out, but we were spared some windows. But it's just been a tough time, man. And barbershop still has not yet come back to anywhere near the business that we were doing before the pandemic. And then you got to remember, we not only had the pandemic, but we had the protests with the riots also. So that was as soon as we were able to legally come back and cut hair, then the protest started, and that put us out of work for another additional 2 or 3 weeks. And then stuff has still not gotten back to normal yet. When people come down through town and they see a lot of boarded up businesses, even though we're open and we still have some boards up to protect the windows that we still have left, they think we're closed. If they don't think we're closed, then on the other hand, the pandemic, a lot of people are scared to come back in a public place and have close contact and get the service that they need. So it hadn't been fun on anyone, but with God's help, and mankind sticking together, I think we can all overcome this thing. But we got to follow the rules and do what the doctors tell us to do. These masks are very important. The only reason I don't have mine on now is because I'm talking to you guys. But it's very important. I don't think anybody's an expert on this thing. If anybody's an expert on this thing, then there's something fishy going on. It should be no experts on the coronavirus. Nobody should have any prior knowledge of what's going on with this thing. So I just think we need to follow the doctor's advice, the best advice that they can give us, because knowing that some of them don't know a lot more than just general precautions. But we got to do what we got to do. And I think we'll make it.